Located in the middle of the Indonesian archipelago, Komodo National Park is the kingdom of the legendary dragons. They are huge, ferocious, with their incredible hunting ability and tenacious vitality, Komodo dragons are considered prehistoric monsters in modern times. However, without effective conservation policies, this iconic animal could become a threat to humans and face the risk of extinction. Indonesia is trying to find a balance between preserving nature and ensuring sustainable livelihoods for local communities. Dawn breaks, mist falls. On Komodo Island, the dry wind carries the scorching heat of the Indonesian government-sanctioned hunting season. Two hunters advance in silence, their medium-caliber rifles ready. They follow the large footprints on the dry ground and the long-tailed drag marks that signal the dragon is very close. Suddenly, the bushes stir violently. A huge black shadow rushes out, its eyes glowing. A gunshot rings out. Everything is silent.
Keluar satu ekor gede babon ini. Mantap monsternya. Mantap.
The hunt is over. Only heavy breathing and a look of awe at the primal power of wild nature remains. However, there are still groups of reckless poachers who defy the law and strict government control. When the sun rose high, the golden sunlight covered the entire Komodo Island. 3 poachers quietly followed the dry bushes. The bright sunlight reflected on the cracked ground. No license, no rules. A roar echoed from afar. Then the giant dragon appeared, its sharp eyes shining in the sunlight. The sound of gunshots rang out, tearing apart the quiet space of the afternoon. Such cruel actions need to be strongly condemned and serve as a warning to raise awareness of protecting the rare Komodo dragon. But why do Komodo dragons become hunting targets? And what is the role of these organizations? Join us to discover the answer, and don't forget to follow the channel so you don't miss any videos.
Rakus.
And this is why Komodo dragons are hunted in a controlled manner. Komodo dragons are powerful, cold, despite being an apex predator. But there are fewer than 3,500 Komodo dragons left in the wild. When natural food sources are depleted, they often invade villages, attack livestock, and indirectly cause significant financial losses estimated at millions of dollars each year in the area around Komodo National Park and its sub-islands alone. Forcing the Indonesian government to tighten control measures, combining community and wildlife habitat protection. However, the Komodo dragons were not the only ones affected. The sun was scorching. The ground was cracked like long, winding wounds. They walked slowly, their snouts digging into the dry ground, trying to find the last remaining roots or fallen fruit. In the distance, the old stream was just a dry brown mud strip. As darkness fell, the herd of pigs left the forest, heading towards the residential area where the smell of ripe corn and the barking of dogs signaled a thin line between survival and danger. Dusk, dry wind blows. The pumpkin field at the edge of the forest shakes with an unusual rustling sound. From the darkness, a herd of nearly 25 wild boars suddenly appears. They rush out, their noses upturned, their hooves scratching the dry ground. The sound of chewing pumpkins resounds regularly, mixed with heavy breathing. After just one night, the entire field is plowed. Pumpkins burst, vines are broken, and the ground is covered with bright yellow husks. Wild boars cause more than $2.5 billion in damage to the country's agricultural sector each year. Some even hide for days, waiting for nightfall to come out and wreak havoc. Helpless but not giving up, farmers build electric fences, set scent traps, and patrol at night the endless war between humans and hungry nature. The helicopter screeched. The wind swirled. Red dust flew over the parched Texas fields. On the ground, hundreds of wild hogs scattered like a black flood. They destroyed cornfields, trampled pumpkins, and turned up plots of land. Farmers were helpless. Electric fences, scent traps, and repellents were all useless. The numbers were too large, beyond control. Therefore, the government allowed year-round hunting with no limit on numbers. From above, the gunman held his scope tightly. The sound of bullets echoed in the whistling wind. Each hog fell. The smoke of the gun drifted into the dusk, ending a dramatic hunt between humans and ferocious invaders. Do you have any more effective methods? If so, please share your thoughts, because every idea, no matter how small, can open up a new direction. Let's discuss together and find a solution to both protect crops and maintain the balance of nature. The sun rises, the golden light spreads. The fields after the devastation are still in disarray, the earth cracked and the pumpkin shells shattered. I thought the people would collapse, but they did not. They returned, quietly, persistently, their eyes still bright as the morning sun. The sound of the plows echoed, blending with the sound of the wind blowing through the empty fields. Calloused hands plowed the soil, built fences, sowed new seeds. No one gave up, no one stopped. Every dawn is a promise that no matter how harsh nature is, people will stand up, continue to sow hope on the land they love.